Yeah, I can feel it coming back. The anime bug. There's been so many good animes over the last couple seasons. Skip and Loafer is one that I was really looking forward to getting adapted. Everything from the writing to the production value is high level. Even if you aren't a fan of slice of life, high school romance, or shojo, you'll definitely love Skip and Loafer. The episode opens up with a not that attractive chick from the countryside who is moving to the big city to attend school. Iwakura is a kind, thoughtful young woman who has grand ambitions for her life. Coming from a middle school that had less than 10 kids in her class, she knows that if she wants to accomplish any of her dreams in life, she's gonna have to get her education in Tokyo. To begin the school year, Iwakura moves in with a relative, Nao-chan, and attends a Stushi private high school with other students who are just as ambitious as she is. I really like that early into this episode, you see the other characters getting ready for school as well. Some of them are sleeping in, some of them are already dressed up before 7 a.m. It's cool because it shows you a little bit of their character, and it immediately tells the audience that this is going to be a show that focuses heavily on the supporting cast. Iwakura, despite how prepared she is, ends up taking the express train. Not knowing how the train system operates in the city, she ends up missing her stop for school. Sulking at a train station, unaware of what to do next, a fellow student of hers approaches her, asking if she needs any help finding her way. Enter Riz King Shima. Shima is the typical male lead for a story like this. He's tall, handsome, with shaggy blonde hair and great looks, but he also has an awesome personality, and he takes to Iwakura right away, offering her directions to school. Of course, he's lackadaisical, so he was already planning to be late, but as they get closer to school, he observes Iwakura running so she can make it on time for the orientation. It's at that point that he feels pretty smitten by her desire to be on time for something that honestly doesn't really matter that much. I personally never really cared for school. I dropped out of high school. I don't give a fuck about the public school system, but I always love watching animes that have characters that really embrace high school. I did love the friends that I made in high school, and I'm still friends with them today. I consider them family, to be honest. Things like assemblies, orientation, school clubs, there were very few of those that I actually participated in. Maybe that's why I have such a soft spot for series like these. It's a showcase about the most pivotal moments in a young person's life, moments that, while I acknowledged, I didn't experience. However, I'm grateful that I never experienced throwing up on a teacher. Iwakura kills it with her orientation speech, remembering word for word everything that she had written down. I am so happy that Iwakura has an actual backbone. Skip and Loafer is a fantastic series that doesn't fall into the typical shojo or romance tropes that you would expect from a fish out of water high school story. And as mentioned, from the amount of screen time that the supporting characters are getting, from Iwakura's family back home, her best friend Fumi, who often calls her just to check in, to Shima even hanging out with his friends who don't attend the same high school as him. You can tell this will be a very thought-provoking, dense series. You know, the production looks great. Everything is very flowy. People are talking and they're moving at the same time. Things like that means a lot to me, especially with modern productions that have long periods of gestation. I always assume a studio is trying to cut corners when they put off a project over a year after announcing that it's in production. But I get an overall Your Lie in April, March Comes in Like a Lion, Honey and Clover vibe from this series. It's not just the animation or the soundtrack that has similarities to those aforementioned series. It isn't the pastel palette that those series all share with one another. I just have a feeling that this is going to be an exceptional anime adaptation of a fantastic manga. The opening and ending also rock. They're very typical anime songs. They have a couple hooks that will keep popping up in your head. But ultimately, it's fine. I'd probably put it on my Spotify playlist. Check out this series. If you love shojo, slice of life, high school romance, seinen relationship type series, you will definitely love Skip and Loafer. I'm going to get into more of the shojo part of this series as more episodes come out. I know there has been a lot of talk about if Skip and Loafer is a shojo, and even on TikTok, I've seen a lot of anime fans who are excited that shojo is being put back into seasonal production and that we're getting a fantastic shojo series coming out on the scene. There has been pushback from that from the diehard otaku shojo fans, obviously. I'm siding with the casual fan here. I do think that Skip and Loafer is heavily inspired by shojo storytelling and aesthetic. As more episodes of the series come out, that's something we can dig into a little bit deeper. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any anime recommendations, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I'll probably check it out.